What's going on, guys? Zarva here, bringing you my 18th episode of my F1 2012 career, Season 2 with Red Bull. Today we're at Abu Dhabi, and after last episode at India, where we had a fourth consecutive non-points finish, you can go check out that race. It was a 100% race, a lot of ups and downs. I actually was in good points at the beginning, and then fell down. There was some rain. I went back up. Just please go check it out if you haven't seen it. I put a lot of effort, and it took a lot of hours to actually render on my little crappy laptop. So please go check that out if you haven't. So let's get straight into the episode with the qualifying. Unfortunately, a very short qualifying report this week, as I'm coming through in Q2, opening the DRS a bit too early, and I smash into the barrier, so that's my qualifying over. So I started 17th place on the grid. We're going to have to make up some good places, but Abu Dhabi is one of my favourite tracks, so I'm confident we can get back up into the points. So here we are on the grid of Abu Dhabi. Hamilton on pole, one of my closest rivals, along with Rosberg, and I'm here in 17th. Got it all to do. I don't want to have another consecutive points finish, being 4 in a row. I do not want to make it 5. And Abu Dhabi is my second favourite track, so I should be going well here. So now, going off the line, using about half the curves, we're going to go to the right-hand side of the track. Looks like Kobayashi is not going to give me too much room as I come down to the first braking zone. I have to avoid him, going wide a tiny bit, going backwards down the field a tiny bit. Now we're catching back up. AI very slow through these corners. Just managed to dodge. I think that was Kobayashi being a bit slow, but he gets ahead of me now. I think better of going around the outside, so now we're just going to follow him through these corners. I'm going to be a bit cautious, don't want to break any front wings, I don't want to be a bit, rash with my overtakes. I want to make sure I can finish the race and not crash out. I want to get some decent points, and I know on raw pace I can beat all of these guys. So, we're through. Well, not all of these guys. I mean, most of these middle pack runners. If I could win all of them, that would be a bit unrealistic. So, now we're coming through. We're in 14th place. We're overtaking Kobayashi just at the beginning of the straight. So now we're chasing down the Iceman. Kimi Räikkönen, very bad start for him. I don't know if he started in the top 10. But coming down, locking up on the left tire. Just going to touch wheel to wheel. Going to give him some room. And now Kobayashi's coming back at me as well. He's on the side. He was thinking of making a move. But now we're coming through to the back straight. And I had to leave some room for the Iceman, obviously. I could not just, squeeze him out and maybe potentially spin him out. Don't want to get a penalty, obviously. So now we're coming through to this sector. This sector, you need quite a lot of time on the AI. The AI are quite slow. As you can see, I'm catching right up to Kimi Räikkönen. I'm going to dive it down the inside. I want to make the move stick. And we're up to 13th place there. And now we've got Senna in front of me. So now we're climbing even more and coming through to the hotel part. A very nice section. I actually really like this section. A lot of people hate this section, but I really like this 90-degree angle sort of style. You kind of just have to let the car roll through. Don't try and bother braking hard or early or trying to accelerate too much. Just let the car roll through the sectors. So now we're coming up to Senna. We're catching majorly into this last corner. So now coming onto the pit straight, using the curves, getting a brilliant exit. Going to slipstream Senna. Going to go to the right, the outside, turn 1. We're going to dive it down the outside. And we're going to make the move stick. Oh, we lock up on the left. We're going to have to give Senna some room as I go a bit wide, understeering off the track. So now we're coming back at Senna, going around the inside of this corner. What a move there. We're going to go through, and we're just going a bit wide onto the apex. We lose the rear. We catch it, but no, we've spun out. We're on the grass. We're going to come back on track. And we're behind Kobayashi. So now we're going to have to... Oh, God, there's a car gone out. I think that's Perez. Perez is spun out, but I'm near to Kobayashi. I've got it all to do again. As I just went on the apex, that bump, my car just rocketed up, came back down, lost the rear, caught it, but then overcorrected myself and spun it the other way. So really bad there. But now we're going to overtake Kobayashi using all the curves coming down to this sector now. Now we're going to overtake Kimi Räikkönen again and also Senna. So now we're coming through to the back straight once again. And we're going to go through the gears. I'm going to try and catch up the Iceman and hopefully make another pass like we did last lap. Oh, a bit gutted about that mistake. That might cost us. We never know. We won't know. So we're coming through down to this sector. Now we're going to go over the bump. We're going to gain a lot of time on the AI here, as you can just get much earlier on the power. And we're going to dive down the inside, keep rocking an identical move to the one we did last time. Going to leave him some room, and he overcorrects, and we made that pass done. Nearly identical to the move we made last lap. So now, my engineer complimenting me there in the background. So now we're catching up Senna in the 90-degree section. So can we stick it with an overtake on him again? We did make it stick around the inside of that corner, the long right-hander, but then obviously we lost the car. So now coming through this sector to the last corner. And we're getting quite a lot of set on Senna. Can we get a nice traction? Yes, we can. We're going to go through the gears once again, down the pit straight. We're going to slipstream him, nice slipstream. We're going to dive it down the inside this time. We're going to make the move stick instead of trying to go around the outside and losing it. So we're up into 11th place. So now we are going to cut. And this is the end of lap 3, getting into sector 3, the main part. We're catching up De La Rosa. We're going to dive it down the inside. Oh, God, we lost a bit of carbon fibre there. HRT going very slowly, a bit stupid of him. So now we've caught up to Alonso on lap 4. So we overtook De La Rosa and made that stick. So now we're catching up to Fernando Alonso. Got DRS open. Lap 4, obviously, so DRS is available. We're coming down to the main hairpin style corner. So now think better of diving down the inside. Alonso, don't want to get a penalty or anything, or maybe push him off the track. So now we're coming through to the back straight. You're going to use most of the curves. Now we're going to try and climb through the gears and maybe overtake him. At the end, we've got DRS again, so that's going to help us. We're going to climb through the gears even faster. We're going to max out the 7th gear. We're going to come down. We're going to dive down the inside. Just going to, oh God, going to give him some room. Need to make a fair move, and there we go. We come through, and we've done a Sebastian Vettel basically there. So now I've cut to lap 5 a bit quickly there, and coming in for a pit stop. So now I'm on the prime tire. I just need to push as hard as I can. But going back to that move, that was much like Sebastian Vettel's move on Jenson Button in this in last year's Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. So now we've cut to later on in lap 5. I've just come out of the pits, but I'm still straight away on Hulkenberg, making a nice move down the inside. Very nice. This episode is overtakes galore, guys. So please remember to give this video a like. So now we're catching Kovalainen and Hulkenberg, both an option. So I'm already on the prime. So I've already made my pit stop and I've caught up to them. So that's pretty good. So that means when people make their pit stops, I should be able to get into the points maybe, if I'm lucky. So now we're catching up to Kovalainen, getting some much better traction. Obviously this Red Bull is going to be far superior. So we just pushed past him into turn 1, and we made that pass done. So I'm going to cut to lap 7. People have made their pit stops, and now I'm on the back of Jenson Button. I'm to 9th place, surprisingly, after people have made their pit stops. So I've been really going ham on the lap times. And I'm going to dive down the inside. It's a daring move, and I've made it stick round the hairpin. And now we're going to power past and made that move done. So now coming on to lap 8, I'm in 8th place right now, but what you see on the mini map is a lot of people pitting. So actually I come out in 5th place after all these pit stops. So I'm behind my teammate Mark Webber. So that's amazing. I've really put in the laps and secured a 5th place here. So now we're going to chase down Mark Webber. He's a few seconds ahead of us, so we're going to chase him down. So now we're going to cut all the way to the last lap of the Grand Prix. I've finally caught up Mark Webber. We're still battling for a 4th place here. This could be crucial in the title race, because Mark Webber is not really in it. He's 4th place, but I'm the one who really needs the points. But obviously in this game you can't really tell team orders. It is real team orders in real life. Probably in real life I'd ask Mark Webber to move over, but obviously this is the game, we can't do that. So we're going to try and overtake him fairly. Jenson Button is right behind us, so he's trying to look and maybe try and make a pass on both of us as we're squabbling. So now I'm squabbling with a Webber here in the hairpin. He just gets ahead of me. I'll have DRS. Button will have DRS. So Button being a vulture and trying to pick off some moves. Looks like the McLaren's got some amazing speed. Even before the DRS, he opens DRS and he's going to try and overtake my teammate Mark Webber. He's overtaken me, but now we're coming down into the corner. I'm going to brake hard down the inside of Jenson Button, and we re-overtake him actually. Not to overtake him, re-overtake him. So now we're on the back straight. We're going to get DRS again. When he used the curves, I'm going to try and overtake Webber once again. We couldn't do it on that long straight. He just had better gearing maybe. So now we're coming down. Can I do another dive like I did against Alonso? We're going to dive down the inside. Not as much room as I have with Alonso, so I'm going to let Mark Webber through, being nice and fair to my teammate there. And now we're going to try and dive it down the inside, going across the corner. Going to give him some room, and he just gets ahead of me. Once again, he's got better traction. So coming through to the hotel section, I'm going to try again try and overtake him as I did to Hulkenberg, dive down the inside, locking up there, and now get better traction. We're going to get ahead, but now I've got to leave some room. I understeer a tiny bit, and now he gets back on me, so I try to overtake him, but it's no use. He squeezes me out, and it looks like it might all be over. Nico Rosberg wins the race here in Abu Dhabi. I come through in 5th place, my teammate in 4th. I just can't overtake him at the end. This might be crucial for the title. So I come home in 5th place here at Abu Dhabi. A very good race though, 17th to 5th place. Very happy with that. That was a great episode, guys. Plenty of overtakes to excite you. So please give it a like if you enjoyed it. Comment below. Subscribe if you're new for weekly F1. And this has been a great episode. Hope you really enjoyed it. And as you can see here, Nico Rosberg and Schumacher bring a 1-2 for Mercedes. My closest rival, Lewis Hamilton there. And look at that. Ho ho! Nico Rosberg 2 points behind me. And Lewis Hamilton 5. That is some close crap right there. It's going to be very tight. USA is going to be crucial. And Brazil's going to be even more crucial. It's going to go definitely down to the wire, guys. So I hope you guys will keep your eyes peeled for these career mode episodes. Because they're getting even spicier by the episode. So it was a great race. But still, I've got it all to do. I've got to defend from Rosberg and Hamilton in the last 2 races. But we're ahead in Constructors, only by 10 points, so we're going to be wary. I want to try and win the Constructors with a Red Bull. I couldn't do it last season with Mercedes. I want to try and do it with Red Bull. So guys, hope you enjoyed the episode. Enjoy the rest of your day. I've been Rafa. Be sure to give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.